Hi, welcome to Divinely Different Tarot. I'm Ashley Dawn, and today's pick a card is whom is watching over me, or who is watching over you, my bad. Okay, so I pre-shuffled everything, got the charms early. Here's your pile selection. You have pile 1, which is the Shroom pile. Pile 2, which is Be Bold. Pile 3, which is Chucky. Pile 4, which is the Troll. So, all of pile 4, all of pile 3, all of pile 2, all of pile 1. Alright, so, I hope you enjoy these. I plan on adding the who is watching over you at least once a month, as well as what is coming for once a month, and then, a little love one, because we all like loved ones. Either way, so I hope this resonates. Pick your pile and I'll meet you there. Bye. Live and learn, babe. Excuse me. Okay. Okay, my pile 1. If you chose the Shroom, this is your pile. Alright. So, I've realized I forgot at the beginning of the video to tell you what I did for this video, or what I did for the cards, for the shuffling and stuff. So, I picked some cards to get an idea of whom is watching over you. I picked from the Blessed Be deck, and I also chose charms from it as well. Now, these videos normally refer to passed on loved ones that are watching over us. And then I wanted to see why they are watching over you, and then I asked for their advice that they have for you. So, I'm being told to do the charms before I do the cards, because I guess there's a message in both. I do feel like there's a woman that's watching over you. I do have a very motherly feeling. Definitely very childish, like a very childish feeling. So I'm feeling motherly. I'm also feeling it could be an older sister. For somebody, it's a younger sister that didn't actually make it past teenagers. They watch over you all the time. Like, even since you've been children, if this person, I don't know, there's something about this person watching over you always. It could be a Scorpio. I also see Aquarius and the air signs, so Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. Very feminine energy. Somebody that had balance, had a lot of money in life. I'm also hearing not just money, but it was it could have been not money. It could be they had a lot, things just came to them easily. If they were to, this is just an example. If they needed money for rent, it's like that money would just come out of nowhere. It could come out of a talent that they just have. This person's the kind of person that's good at pretty much anything they had done. I feel like they could have made something out of nothing. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. This person definitely passed, and when they did, it was a very traumatic change for you. I feel like it kind of put your life in a spiral for a while. It also is kind of like this person was watching over you this whole time, trying to just be there for you. They're in a doorway. It's like, I don't know, it's like something about them remaining in a doorway, just watching, just making sure. It's also kind of like a stone stairway is what I'm noticing. Like a stone, not stairway, a stone, like arch. Like it's a stone arch. I don't know. But it's like a doorway to something. So I'm seeing like you guys could have gone on a train ride together, or this person could have owned like trains, but there's something about being on a train ride together and missing your stop because you guys were doing something. Maybe, like I'm hearing giggling, but it's like you guys weren't paying attention. You guys missed it by like one street, like one stop or something, and then like you guys got off at that stop, and you guys were very confused for where you were. I don't know. It's a good time on a train is what I'm hearing. Fond memories. So this person is also, okay, they could have had water in their charts, in their birth chart. I'm also like seeing somebody that could have lived by the water. Somebody could have drowned. There's also something in this person like being magical. Like I feel like they could have been. It could have been something that you didn't really ever think of or it never really crossed your mind. But I feel like this person kind of had like some magic blood. I'm also seeing something about moving. I see there's luggage here, so it's like, or a suitcase, so it's like somebody's like on their way somewhere, somebody's leaving somewhere, or something about, I don't know, I kind of feel like this person could have been going somewhere, and that's why they, like, that could have been a part of the reason why they had passed. It's like there was something in their, like, luggage that they wanted to give to somebody. I don't know, something that was of importance. Either way, we're going to move on to somebody could have had very green eyes. I'm seeing black hair. I'm also seeing brown, and I'm seeing very light brown eyes. Somebody's small, like small in stature and just small in height. I'd say like 5'4". So I heard that was like the average height for a woman, which I think is just crap. But it seems small to me. Also 21. Somebody could have been 21 when they'd passed. Somebody's so tiny, like so. It's not, and it's just like it's just their build, but it's like my friend used to get so mad when I used to call her tiny, but like they are very tiny people. But that's just their body type. They're just very petite. What was their body type? So the reason why they are watching over you is because they want to make sure that you find peace, go in nature more often. I feel like you've been isolating yourself. It's like you've been, you don't want to be around people. Which is fine, but I feel like there's something that you're supposed to be seeing or feeling when you're in nature. Somebody could be turning 32 or 27. This person watches over you and like hopes that you will see the people that you have behind you, see that you are being watched over, that you're being cared for. I also feel like there's something about flowers that might be specific. I'm seeing like making wishes. You're in a pond of wishes, and it's like you're not seeing the ones that have already been come true in front of you. They want you to see what's right in front of you. It's like there's something's like hidden. Like I didn't really see this one. Like it's like you're not seeing somebody very clearly. Okay, so their advice for you is there's some sort of contract in your life, a soul contract or a work contract, some sort of a contract that is voided, that it's coming to an end, it doesn't matter anymore, it's done. That could be why you're like isolating yourself, is because this contract is voided, and you just don't feel like being around people right now. You also have talents at play showing off a bit, which is good. I feel like you could be very talented at a specific thing, and it's like you like show it off a little bit when you go hang out with some friends, and like that's a good thing. Like you need to show off your talents because like it's like someone could show interest in it, which could lead down to like money or some kind, yeah, like some sort of job down the line. They want you to fall in love with yourself on purpose. I feel like, yeah, I do feel like somebody really wants you to see the beauty that you have within yourself. Like that you don't need somebody to be there with you, that you are always being watched over, always, somebody is always with you, even if you can't see them there with you. You're okay, and like things are going to be fine. So that you're going to be glowing up, and like they want you to be prepared for this, because I feel like as you glow up, a lot of people are going to be coming out. Like a lot of liars are going to be called out. You know, a lot of truth is going to be coming out because you're glowing up, you know. And it's like I feel like somebody could have been talking bad on you. And it's like it's somebody you didn't expect. And it's like you find out about it. And it's like kind of like, well, what the fudge, you know. They're also asking you to be careful. There's some sort of an accident that could happen. So I'm hearing like it could be like a car, um, like something with a tire. So maybe be careful about where you're driving. Don't drive somewhere you don't know or something. You also have stand up for yourself. So there's going to be a situation where you may like want to remain quiet, but you actually got to stand up for yourself, because I feel like this is a very important part or a very important place that you need to stand up for yourself. You also have don't be ashamed of that shit. Own it. Everything happens for us, not to us. So I do feel like there are things in your past that you are kind of ashamed of, and it's like this person wants you to realize that those things that you're ashamed of, you just need to own it. You know, like everything happens for us, not to us. Like there's a reason why that it happened. You're not really seeing it clearly right now. You're not seeing the blessings that you had gotten, you know, from this happening. You know, like you just need to like see it for what it is, not for how it made you feel. And then you also have, you are stronger than you realize. You've got this. So like I feel like this is another reason why they hang out with you so much. Like, I feel like they want you to know that you are far stronger than you give yourself credit for. You don't see the strength that you carry. You don't see the inspiration that you cause for other people around you as well. All right. So your other advice from them is you have Serena. I am the angel of abundance. You will receive the money that you need, and God is in charge of how that will happen. Have faith. So I see, that's interesting that I was saying something about abundance up here earlier. It's like there is money that's coming towards you if that's something that you're worried about. Like if you're afraid that you're not going to make enough money for rent, or because like I don't know why I keep coming up with that. I feel like that's something you could be worried about. Maybe you lost your job, you quit your job because you weren't happy there. And then when you know it's okay, you know, just take a deep breath. You'll figure it out. You will find the solution that you need. And you will have the money that you need. You know, God isn't going to let you not have it. You're going to have it. You also have, you are healing, or your emotions are healing, which enables you to open to greater love. I will help you release anger and unforgiveness from your heart and mind. That is Archangel Uriel. So I do feel like your emotions could be a little bit out of whack. Like you could be really sensitive, like crying at the weird, like things that you wouldn't normally cry at. And it's like, you're like, well, why is this happening to me and stuff like that? And it's because you're healing. It's so crazy, but as you heal, your emotions are a little bit out of whack. So something that may not have triggered you before may actually trigger you now because you've done a little bit of healing, and it's like something different. And it's like it may put you, for a moment you may feel like a downward spiral, but it's like you're just like, wait, it's okay. This isn't going to happen again. It's all right. I've learned what I need to learn. It's like you just need to release the anger and unforgiveness. I also feel like you may be short-tempered a little bit more. You may get irked, a little more irritated with people more than you used to. And it's like, I don't know, I feel like you're not forgiving somebody, or you're being unforgiving to yourself. And like, you just need to ask Archangel Uriel to help you with that. And I swear, like, it is a huge relief. It's like not like a drop, like it's gone, you know. It's like, it's just more like you find a clear solution to these issues that you have, you know. All right, you also have Crystal. Have faith and hope, because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't see yet. So I do feel like that's something else too. Like, I feel like she's like preparing you for what's coming. She wants you to not be so isolated, to try to get out. And if you're going to be isolated, get out in nature. Don't be so gloomy. I feel like you've been very depressed, you know, because I do see tears. I see somebody crying. I see gloomy, like misty, also not seeing something quite clearly. And it's like this person is trying to illuminate you, trying to get you to see things more clearly. Like, hey, you have people behind you. Hey, the wishes that you want are all around you. They're surrounding you. You're just not seeing them. Hey, the person that you need is right there in front of you. You just don't see them clearly. Like, I feel like that's exactly what this person's trying to do. You may be getting dreams from this person, or you just could be thinking about them a lot. Like, hey, what would this person do? How would they do? What would they say to do? You know? They want you to know that you have something really amazing coming to you very soon. So, like, have faith and be hopeful. You also have Seraphina. I am the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. So when I looked at that, I saw a puppy, even though it's a baby. So you may either A, be pregnant, becoming pregnant, or you may end up getting a new fur baby inside of your life very soon. And I want you to prepare for this. I feel like you may have a very deep connection. You also have Andriel. You are a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all of its inhabitants. So I also feel like this person that was watching over you, this spirit that was watching over you, was also a light worker in their life. I feel like that was what that power I was feeling is. And it's like this person wants you to know that you are just like them, like in every sense of the word. And it's like, that's why you constantly think about what they would do. It's because like you like looked up to this person. And this person wants you to know that there's no reason to look up to them, because you're the same kind of person that they are. But I also want you to know that it's okay to shine your divine light. It's okay to be the light worker that you need to be. You have to be this. Like, God needs you to do this. And like, just because people aren't going to like you instantly, that's okay. That just means that you're not for those kinds of people. And it also means that person has something that they need to work on inside. You know, it doesn't have anything to do with you. It just has to do with them and not liking themselves. Then you have Archangel Raphael. I am helping you heal physical challenges in yourself and others. You are a healer like me. So I kind of guess somebody could be exercising more, or doing some yoga, doing something to like better their physical being. Also maybe eating better, drinking better. Somebody could be giving up habits, but I feel like as you go through these physical challenges, these physical changes, it's like you start feeling like yourself far more than you did before. And like, it's like you kind of bring that out. You're like, hey, maybe you should try doing this to some people that need the help with it, because maybe something wasn't working for them, because this could work for you. But everybody's different, you know. But I do feel like you are making some physical changes in your life. And I also feel like this person is like asking you to do it, because like, is there something also about if you don't make some changes, you're actually going to have to like pay for it like later in life. So like, if you're a smoker, you may end up getting cancer, or giving somebody close to you cancer, sadly. There's just something in that. Like, it's like they're asking you to change your life for you, for the people around you. But that is all I've got for you, my pile one. I hope it resonated. If it did resonate, let me know by hitting that like button or letting me know in the comments below. If you like my vibe, please subscribe. If you have requests for videos, please let me know in the comments below. And that's all I've got for you now. So I'm going to move on to pile two. So maybe we meet again. Bye! That pile thing. Okay, so one moment, please. If you chose Be Bold, this is your pile. It's funny because I wrote it all down. It's just funny. Okay, so I realized in the beginning I may have forgotten to, say what I did in the cards. So this is how I did it. I'm going to read the charms and these cards here, which will tell me a description, kind of an idea of who is watching over you. And then we're going to go into why they're watching over you and their advice that they have for you. So the charms are kind of some of them are memories that I've been getting, and some of them are more like, pretty much like memories and kind of ideas of who this person could possibly be. Okay, so first of all, this person that is watching over you is somebody that communicates to you through your sleep. You may dream about them often. Your birthday could be on the 6th. So this person, or the 25th, was very truthful. They're trying to tell you something that's very truthful. If you see birds, if you see owls, pigeons, crows, I think I'm hearing pelican too, but if you hear those kinds of birds, hear those words or see those birds, that's this person trying to communicate to you about something. It could be something you're thinking about currently or something you're discussing with somebody. And they're trying to give you a confirmation. They're trying to give you a hand. They're trying to help you out here. I literally see you holding your hand and them trying to give you this information. I'm seeing somebody with brown hair, chestnut, but I'm also seeing a darker brown too. So it could be two separate people, with They could be ancestors. I'm kind of getting a grandmothery vibe a little bit, but I'm also getting a bit of a mother vibe as well. Could be a friend as well that had passed. I'm hearing 46, 25. These could be ages. You have two 25s, like 25 and 25, so that could be important to somebody. It could be an angel number that's important, so you may want to look that up. So it's like this person, the spirit, I'm sorry, thank you for correcting me. It's like they try to communicate to you in as many forms as they possibly can. Somebody could have had light brown eyes or blue eyes. I'm seeing like flowers, like so many flowers. Like if you see flowers or you come across flowers, it's like they want you to know that you're being watched, you're being protected, you're being like they are watching over you, they are with you. So like if you come across like a bouquet of flowers or you see floral like prints or like floral prints on like the walls or on some like kind of blanket or on the carpet, it's like they're letting you know, hey, I'm still watching you, I'm making sure you're protected, you are okay, you are protected, you know. So it's like just like keep that in mind. There is an important message they're trying to tell you in their sleep. Something about being Celtic as well. You could have Celtic heritage. Celtic. Okay, so somebody could have cussed a lot. I'm hearing fuck. That's a word. I'm also like I'm hearing like them use it quite often. Is what I mean. I'm also seeing somebody that could have baked. They like to bake a lot of baked goods. This person was very bold in their life. They weren't afraid to say what was on their mind. Again, seeing, like, I see fuck twice. This person likes to cuss. But I'm also seeing something about being classy as well. They could have dressed differently than how they speak. There is definitely some sort of a secret that they're trying to tell you, something they're trying to share with you, and it's like you're not quite seeing it. This person could have been wild and free, very, very untamed. It's like this person nothing could stop them from being who they were. They were just a very free-spirited person. This person could have been a huge fan of Batman. They could have had a Batman tattoo somewhere. I'm also seeing somebody really loving The Dark Knight. That could have been their favorite movie. I'm hearing Heath Ledger was the best Joker, which I absolutely fucking agree. So, huge props on that one. I'm seeing this person loved you very much, like so very much. And it's like they want you to know that your future is going to be very happy. You're going to be happy with the future that you're going to have. And I feel like this person was a bit of a prophet when they were alive. They could have seen things or just known things. Their intuition could have been spot fucking on. But I'm seeing like, so you have this charm here. And to me, this charm means happiness in your future. Because it's like an orb with a happy face, right? And then right here, when I look at this, I'm seeing a circle and I'm thinking of a crystal ball, like an orb of a crystal. So, like, I do feel like this person wants you to know that your future is very happy. Hey, don't. Leave him be. Leave him. And then, 2 could be significant in some shape or form. Like, it could be like, it could have been 2 years that you lost him. You could have lost him at 2 years old is what I heard. But, I mean, it could have been, like, it could have been a grandmother. It could have been a mother. Somebody could have liked the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Somebody could have really loved spicy food. I'm also hearing Hispanic, but it could have, I don't know. I heard California, whatever, California. So what this person wants you to know why they're watching over you is because they see that you are under some sort of influence that you need to let go of so that you can soar. This person wants to help you let go of habits that you have. I'm seeing smoking. I'm seeing garbage all over. I'm also seeing drinking. Somebody could be drinking a lot. I'm seeing wine. I'm also seeing somebody coughing up blood, which I'm not really liking. That's not very good. But it's like something about Wait, and I do see cigarettes. Like, you need to stop, you need to slow down, you need to throw away this habit, get rid of it. It's only doing you bad, it's doing you harm. And it's like this person wants you to, they're watching over you because they want you to let go of this influence and they want you to soar. They want you to be happy and to move forward in your life. Okay, so their advice to you is to help someone in need. This person that you help out in some sort of way, it's like it brings you happiness and peace when you do this. You need to change your attitude because it scares people. Like, I feel like somebody's like, why don't you fucking smile? Stop having that face. And, you know, I'm hearing somebody saying, I just got resting bitch face. And the person's like, no, you just need to smile more. People don't want to talk to you because you don't smile, you know? You also have someone is secretly in love with you. So it's like this person wants you to know, hey, there's somebody that's in love with you. Okay, so all right, that explains something. So it's like you could be overindulging in some habits of yours. And it's like somebody is mirroring that of you and they're also overindulging. And this person could be actually getting could be getting sick. I don't know, that's for somebody specific. But you also have someone is secretly in love with you and they want you to know that somebody's secretly in love with you, that somebody's hiding feelings from you. They want you to know that there's somebody that you will never meet again, as it should be. So there's somebody in your life that's very toxic that you need to walk away from. And it's something that you're supposed to do. You have to walk away from this person. You need a change. What would you do differently? And do it. They want you to think about the things that you're doing right now because there's something you're doing that's not doing you any good, and they want you to change for the better. They want you to heal in your own way. You know, everyone is different. And I feel like so it's interesting because like I heard like in some instances it's easy, like, okay, sorry, sometimes I think too fast for my mouth. So not everybody heals in the same way, right? And everybody heals at different paces, okay? And I feel like you have seen how everybody around you heals, and it's like you've always thought that this was your way to heal. This was your coping mechanism. But it's not. You're different than they are. And I feel like that's something you need to realize is that you are not like they are. That you heal differently than they do. That may mean giving up habits that you didn't think you would give up before. That may mean giving things up that you thought meant something to you that it doesn't actually mean to you. It's like you're giving things away that you don't need anymore. You also have differences, brushing shoulders, chill out, remain open-minded. So you may actually get in an argument with somebody, or a physical fight. Like I'm seeing somebody just not getting along with somebody, and it's like you guys aren't getting along because you guys are very different, and that's okay. You just need to look at the fact that you both are different and you're both different people. But you're also connected, they may be like very cocky, and it's like, well, I just don't want to deal with your cockiness, and they're like, well, that's too bad, it's like that kind of a fight. And it's like you just need to realize that the reason why that bothers you is because maybe you don't have as much confidence as this person does, or maybe because you feel like they don't need to have that much confidence because they're not like that all that shit. It's like you need to remain open-minded is what I'm also hearing. Like you're not as open-minded as you claim you are. That's just your friend or whoever calling you out. That ain't me, okay? So don't be getting angry with me. I also see their advice also is Maya. Schooling, study, and education help your life's purpose and personal growth at this time. The angels will guide and help you with this process. So if you're studying, getting some kind of schooling, some sort of education, like to help your personal growth, your life's purpose, they want you to know that you are being watched over, that you're being guided to do this. So if you're thinking about going to school for astrology or going for engineering, or if you're just planning on going back to school for some reason, they're telling you to do this, to go for it. There's a reason why you're being drawn to do it in the first place. You also have Bethany. When you take excellent care of yourself, everybody benefits. Give yourself a relaxing treat today, such as a massage, a sea salt bath, or a pedicure. So it's interesting. Pile 1 was told to do that too. But really more take care of yourself, in the sense of exercising more. But this one's asking you to take care of yourself in the sense that you need to pamper yourself every now and then. It's okay to enjoy yourself, to enjoy your body. You're supposed to. It's your body. So I feel like that's what they're asking you to do. They're asking you to enjoy yourself, enjoy your own being, because like you need to. You have to have you time. You have keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. Expect miraculous solutions to appear. So I feel like there could be like they're asking you to keep going, to keep taking action. Don't take no for an answer, because things will happen like miraculously. You know, if you're worried about something, don't worry, because things will come as they're supposed to. You also have Archangel Gabriel. You have an important life purpose involving communication and the arts. Please don't allow insecurities to hold you back. I will help you. So if you're having like some insecurities about like what you're doing, if you think you're doing the right thing, if you're going on the right purpose, they want you to know that you absolutely are. Don't let your insecurities, don't let your past hold you back. Just because somebody told you in their past that you weren't good enough or that you didn't do good doesn't mean shit. Okay? Majority of the time, it's just because they're jealous and they got that talent, just so you know. All right? And I feel like that's something you need to realize. And also, something about communication. I'm hearing like you may have a way of communicating. It could be with animals or just with people, knowing how they react, or reading people's body languages very easily. You'd even be reading people's colors, like their auras, and it's like you're afraid to communicate that with people, but you kind of need, like, you kind of should, because it's like in doing so, you open yourself up to more opportunities. You also have Archangel Michael. I am with you, giving you to the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. So you could be like, I do feel like somebody could be quitting a job, changing jobs, changing careers, like just doing something that's different, but it's like it's towards your life purpose, exactly what you're supposed to do. So you could be like, I don't know, like your job could offer schooling, for example, and it's like you could, like, just because you're not happy with the place you're at, you could transfer and then you could start schooling somewhere else, and it's like that's like one step closer to the career, to the jobs that you want in your life. And it's like Archangel Michael wants you to know that that he's giving you the courage that you need to do to you need the courage. He's giving you the courage that you need in order to move forward with this. I also feel like your whom is watching over you also wants you to know that it's okay to be scared to make these life choices, these life changes, because it's a part of who you are, and you're just giving yourself permission to shine. This is so great. You also have Ray. Yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind, and spiritual growth right now. So, I was talking about the exercise. So I feel like they are, like, the spirit wants you they want you to, like, to exercise and to work on yoga. Somebody might actually really benefit from the yoga, from the stretching style, but I feel like there's also something about the meditation and being able to hear and see clearly. It's like you'll get these downloads, these visions, these ideas, and it's like these ideas will help you spiritually grow, and it'll help your body in the long run, is what I'm hearing. So there is something about the stretching. You need the stretching that yoga brings, but you also need the peace of mind it also brings. Well, yeah, that's all I've got for you, my pile 2. If that was helpful, please let me know by hitting that like button. Also, if you have any requests for videos, let me know in the comments below. Also, if you like my vibe, please subscribe. And that's all I've got for you. So maybe meet again, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Okay, my pile 3. If you chose Chucky, this is your pile. Okay, so I realized at the beginning when I was putting the piles away that I didn't say what I did for the piles. So, these readings, the whom is watching over me or over you, is actually like referring to spirits that are watching over you. So I did pull some cards trying to regard like somebody that's... Why do I keep coming with that? That's so horrible. What is that time? I'm sorry. I just heard it was your mother. I'm sorry. Or maybe a mother figure. But so I have cards. I use Blessed Be cards to see that, and I also pulled the charms because I wanted to see who, try to get some like memories to come out to see like why they're watching over you, and I also asked why they're watching over you and their advice that they have for you, which you have the most advice out of everybody. So go you. Alright, so, okay, this person could have, because I have 2 energies I'm seeing here. I'm seeing a mother with brown hair. It's very straight, but kind of long. I'm seeing somebody that could have wore a crystal, wore a lot of brown colors. This person could have had blue eyes or a very, very light brown eye. I'm also seeing somebody with blonde hair and blue eyes. This person was very gifted, also very lucky. So you could have also lost your mother at 12 or 7. This blonde, like, I don't know. So it could have been, like, she could have dyed her hair blonde at some point in her life, like, the mother. But I don't know. I'm kind of getting that this person is, like, different. It's kind of like, it could be, like, a friend, like a close friend of yours that you had lost. But there's something about them being very light, being kind of like, I don't know, I heard a hippie chick, but, I don't know, there's something, they're very, they could have had very pointed ears. Leo. I don't know. I'm also seeing earth signs as well, Virgo, Taurus, and Capricorn. Oh, fuck, that's terrible. Okay, well, this is an interesting reading. This is kind of why I don't like doing the spirit ones. So, somebody could have been killed. Somebody could have been shot. I'm also seeing a soldier. Somebody could have been hit with a bomb. I'm seeing somebody leaving a situation and getting killed during this, leaving this situation. And, like, the situation was a crazy situation that they were in. It's like they could have been hurt, they were abused, they saw something they weren't supposed to, and they didn't get out of it. They got hurt in the process. So, like I said, somebody could have been wearing a crystal. They could have worn opal. I'm seeing opal, opalite, and amethyst. I'm also seeing somebody that you could have healed from. They're passing already. I'm also seeing an angel. So an angel could be watching over you as well. Could be watching over a certain connection, because I also do see the mirror, and this usually makes me think of a twin flame connection. I also think there was maybe some kind of a mirror, or maybe somebody did some mirror scrying, because I do feel like this person's powerful. The blonde was powerful in their life. I mean, so is, of course, so is the brunette, the mother, very fucking powerful. Like, I wouldn't mess with that one, but, like, it's like there's something about scrying with a mirror, or maybe playing with somebody's mirror image, playing with somebody's image. Somebody could have had a love for elephants. They could have had some sort of an elephant necklace or a bracelet that they used to wear. The reason that they loved the elephants is to do with how strong of a family bonds that the elephants had. I'm seeing a little boy playing with a little robot toy, and he put a little piece of red fabric around the neck of the robot. And I see him playing with his mom, or maybe it's like an older sister, and just playing with it. And it's like a really loving, a very heart swelling moment. I also see a masculine figure as well, so you could also have somebody that, I don't know though, like, I kind of get, could have been like a father, but it's more like a grandfather type, like a grandfather. That's what I heard, grandfather. But they could have been a soldier of sorts. They could have carried a gun with them. But I feel like they used to fix things. They had like a certain wrench or something like that, like a particular tool that they really loved. But they're saying you need to fix it. You need to fix it. Whatever it is, you need to fix it. And they're referring to like a relationship. They're not talking about an item. It's some sort of a relationship. One of these people could have been an anchor for you. You felt like they held you in place. They kept you down to earth. They were the one that like kept your emotions in balance. This person also told you to follow your heart because your heart just wants you to be happy. It will always lead you to where you're supposed to be. So, okay, I was right. So like I was getting like a friend vibe, like the blonde could have been a friend of yours that had passed. And I do see girl gang, so I do feel like it was a friend of yours that you really adored. I'm also seeing somebody could have worn red Converse shoes or Converse shoes, the Chucks. Definitely see Wiccan. I see light magic. I see somebody that used to work with light magic. And again, I'm seeing like this anchor, and this person that was an anchor of yours, like it's like they held the key to your peace. You know, they knew exactly how to help you out. Somebody really wants you to follow your heart. You're not listening to your heart. So you actually got initials, like nobody else got initials, but you got Q and X. So that could be for somebody. All right. So the reason why they're watching over you is because there's some sort of a memory that you could be replaying in your head over and over again, like an idea of you being with a particular person, maybe walking on the same path as them. And you're planning things when it comes to this. You're like, you make all these plans, but it's like you're doing it alone. Because I see you doing it alone, but like I also see you thinking of two, being with two. They're watching over you because it's like they're afraid that you're living in your memory, you're living in your past, and you're not somebody thinks you're not planning enough for your future. You're not taking enough charge. Like for example, you could have this list written down of all the things that you want to do, you know, and an idea of how you're going to do this, but you're not putting forth any action into actually doing it. You know what I mean? Like if you were going on a road trip with somebody, like you have the list of all the things that you need, but you haven't seen if you have all that stuff on that list. You don't know if you even have the items on that list that you have already prepared, but you already have the list, so you have to have the stuff. You know, like it's like that kind of a thing. Um, so their advice for you is to learn to expand your horizons on something that you have an interest in. There could be like a new hobby that you have, and they want you to expand your horizons when it comes to it because it's like you're not seeing the whole like aspect, the whole part that you're supposed to be seeing about it. They also want you to know that there's a traumatic event in tow. That could also be referring to the gun that I saw. They could be wanting you to know that there's some kind of trouble that's headed your way. You will also be finding some sort of an unexpected love. Now, this could be referring to like a hobby. It could also be referring to romance, but I'm seeing somebody like picking up some kind of an interest, some kind of a hobby that they weren't into before. It's like they understand something better than they realized. They also want you to know it's okay to ask for help. We all need it sometimes. So you might be one of those people that just have a really hard time asking others for help. And it's like your mother and your friend. It's like they want you to know that it's okay to ask for help, that we all need it sometimes. But there's a particular, like a specific person that you're supposed to ask for help, and it's like you don't want to ask them because it's that person, you know? Um, You're also going through a process, you're healing trauma or your way of thinking. I also feel like they really need you to heal this trauma. Like, you need to heal something that you had done in the past, or some way of, something that had made you start thinking a certain way. Like, you don't deserve something. You don't, like, you don't need to talk to this person about something because, it's like you need to heal something from your past in order to make your future happen. You also have habit needs to go. It's taking you hostage, taking your money, and makes you sick. So there's a habit of yours that they really want you to let go of. They want you to stop doing it. Now, the theme today seems to be smoking cigarettes and drinking. So it could be one of those things. They also want you to know that you're going to be meeting someone new, and then you need to be nice to them. Your automatic response could be like kind of being sarcastic to this person, but it's like this person has something, you're supposed to learn something from this person. So they don't want you to be a jerk to them, they want you to be nice to them. They want you to not doubt yourself. Stop doubting yourself because you're a badass. They want you to know that you're just not seeing yourself for as clearly as you are. You know, it's like you don't see how great you are. You don't see your potential. You just see what others have told you to see. You need to spoil yourself or pamper somebody. I said that wrong. It's pamper yourself or spoil someone, but I feel like you kind of need to like do both. Like, it's like you need to pamper yourself, and you could end up spoiling someone at the same time. So like you could go with somebody, and this is just an example. You could take somebody to go to the spa or go somewhere that you both enjoy, and it's like you just enjoy the day together. You need to speak your own truth. There is somebody that does keep saying to follow your heart, which I think just means like speak your own truth. Like there's someone you need to speak to about how you feel about them. It could be something you have been hiding, or something that you thought was obvious but isn't. You also have someone will surprise you in a good way. So you could be afraid to tell somebody how you feel, and it's like they want you to know that it'll go better than you expect it to go. But like you have to not be afraid of it, you just have to go for it. And then you have, just because someone did you wrong before doesn't mean everyone will. So I do feel like somebody in your past, probably a past lover, could have really hurt you. They could have broken your heart. And they want you to know that just because that person did you wrong doesn't mean everybody's out to get you. You could actually have had a bad, you could have had just not such a great history or something. It's like the last couple people you'd been with had kind of screwed you over or had cheated on you. It's like something had happened with the past couple relationships, and it's like after that you kind of blocked your heart off. And your spirits are telling you not to do that because like there's something right around the corner for you and you're not seeing it. It's exactly what you've been looking for, exactly what you're asking for, but you can't see it because you're not looking for it. You're not opening your eyes to it. Your other advice is victory. Your desire is coming to fruition. Keep it up, the good work. See, like, there's something coming for you, something that you've been wishing for, that you've been wanting, like you've been working towards, and it's going to be coming alive very soon into fruition. You just got to give it a little bit of time. And you have to keep up the good work. Then you have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and in heaven are watched over by angels. So if you had recently lost an animal, or if you're just like wanting to make sure that they're okay because you could be in separation from your animal, they want you to know that they're okay, that your bond will remain with them. It's just they just want you to know that they're okay, that they're being watched over, not to worry about them. You also have, I am the angel of marriage, and I am assisting you right now. It's Angel Daniel. So I feel like that you could be going through a rocky marriage, or you could be going through a divorce, you could be getting counseling, but they want you to know that they are assisting you with whatever you think is right for your situation. You have Akasha, you are a spiritual teacher. You have the ability to counsel others and help them awaken their spiritual gifts and divine life mission. So I do feel like you have a way of awakening people with just your mere presence. You also are a spiritual teacher, to help others. And, like, that's something that they want you to... I feel like somebody really wants you to wake up and see that. To see that you can let go of the path that you've been on, that you've been told that you have to do in order to survive. You can do something that makes you happy and still survive. Like, it's not about surviving, it's about the life that you're living. Somebody wants you to understand that you have this great ability to counsel others, to help them out, and it's okay to keep going forward with it. Then you have Adriana. I am leading you toward the answer to your prayers. Please listen to and follow the steps I am communicating through your intuition, thoughts, and dreams. So you could have been getting having some weird dreams, been thinking some random thoughts. It's like these are the answers that you've been looking for, that you've been asking about. It's like if you've been asking it about a job and you've been hearing a commercial over and over again, it's like, hey, maybe you should look into this. Now, per se, it may not be like the actual commercial that it is. Like, if it's, for example, like the Ashley Furniture Store, they're not telling you to, like, start working at the Ashley Furniture Store. It could be a place that's near it, or, like, maybe look into making your own furniture store, like things like that. It's like that's what they're telling you to do. You have Shanti. I am the angel of peace. I bring you new tranquility and a smooth road ahead. So they want you to know that your road's been bumpy so far, but that's okay, because things are going to be a lot smoother now. Like, things are going to be a lot easier, a lot calmer. If you've been having a lot of drama in your life, it's going to be calming down to like a nun. You also have Merlina. You are confused and indecisive because you do not have enough information. Do research or seek expert advice before making a decision. So I feel like if you're confused about something, you're very indecisive about it, it's because you don't have all the information that you need. So, like, I feel like it's talking about, like, a relationship. Like, if you're interested in somebody, it's like you don't want to come towards them because you're afraid to come towards them. Like, you don't know if they feel the same way about you. But I keep being drawn to the yin yang. I'm also being drawn to the sun and the moon. So I feel like this is like a counterpart of yours, and it's like you are confused if they are your counterpart, if this is right, which is interesting because you also have all these angels that are watching, waiting for you to see, and you have all of this downloads, all of this information. I feel like you have all the information you actually really need. Like, just do a little more research online to figure out what it is. Like, if you are unsure if this person is your twin flame, look into, like, signs of how somebody is your twin flame. Like, I feel like it's like, it is confusing at first, including if you've had other connections in your life, like soul connections. But I feel like when it comes to a twin flame, it's just like instantly. But if you've been in separation from a long time and you start doubting yourself, you may actually, want to do a little more research on it. Or pop up in their life. You never know. But either way, this is all I've got for you, my pile of 3. I hope it was helpful. If it was, let me know by hitting that like button. If you have any requests for videos, let me know in the comments below. If you like my vibe, please subscribe. And I think that's all I've got for you. So, maybe meet again, and bye! Oh, I poked my eye. Oof. Oh, that's so crazy. Okay, my pile 4. If you chose to troll, this is your pile. So I realized at the beginning that I did not say what I did for the shuffle. So sorry about that. We're going to start off with the charms, and I pulled a couple Blessed Bee cards to kind of get an idea of who is watching over you. Then I pulled for why they are watching over you, and then their advice that they have for you. So women have been dominating this reading. I've been getting a lot of feminine energy that's been coming through. So this person could have been a love of yours. You could have actually been in a relationship together before they had passed. I'm seeing the age of 23, so you could have lost them at a young age. They were very protective. I also feel like they could have been very spiritual. You may not have known about that, though. They could be an earth sign, which is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. I'm also seeing something about the spring months. You could have lost them in the spring months. Spring months. Seeing somebody with brown, long hair. They may have wore a lot of sheer clothing so you could see their body underneath. And then you have the complete opposite of somebody watching over you. This person covers completely up. You wouldn't be able to see if they had a body if you tried. This person had blue eyes, very blue eyes, very light brown hair. Could have been like a dirty brown. I'm seeing 41, and this person was very hopeful. I'm getting a motherly energy. Could be grandmother as well, but I do feel like this person was very kind of a bit strict, but not like a horrible strict. It was like a strict as in be home at 10:30, no later. And if you're a few minutes late, it's not like they'd yell at you, but if you were an hour late, it would be a different story. You'd be grounded, like stuff like that. Okay. So somebody could have had a bit of an attitude of a fuck off and die, like they just didn't want to deal with you, which is kind of what I'm getting from like what I got from like the lover feeling. But it could have also just been a close friend of yours. They could have just had a really arresting bitch face. Somebody could have gave you a teddy bear when you were younger, and it could have had like the saying "I'm yours" or something about yours. And this teddy bear could have had like a little outfit on, like a jean outfit. You know, like I'm like seeing like a teddy bear, like, you know, the ones with the, you know, the year on them on the foot, but it's like instead of the year on the foot, it's like the year on the a little heart. It doesn't even have to be a big, you know, teddy bear. It's like some sort of a gift. Somebody could have used to tell knight stories, like a knight in shining armor came to save the maiden. Because, like, that's kind of what I'm getting. Like, there's these two here, and, like, that's kind of, like, how they were playing out when I first, you know, did them. It was, like, there was a knight coming to save a maiden, but the maiden saved herself. You know, it's like there was always a twist, like the maiden could protect herself, could save herself. You know, found her own strength, and it's like they like lived happily ever after with them both being in their strong, you know, ways. I also feel like they want you to know that you need to take action on something that will help you ascend to higher levels in your life and in a spiritual way as well. You could have found this person to be very happy, very healing person. They could have been a Cancer. I feel like you could have also, I'm seeing a sunny day, like going out on a sunny day, maybe on the beach or just enjoying a very sunny blue sky day with somebody and like smiling. I'm also seeing bikini, so I am thinking some sort of a beach. I also see there's a dinosaur here. So this person could have been older than you, but they could have also been into dinosaurs. Like I'm seeing maybe you saw a dinosaur movie with them, or like you remember watching one. Somebody could have also been playing with dinosaurs when they were younger. T-Rex being somebody's favorite toy. They are watching over you because somebody feels like they feel like somebody's watching over you in a predatory way. So, I'm thinking that this younger soul that I'm seeing, like, I'm going to say 23 because I think that's the age that they had passed. This person could have worn some sort of a fine silver necklace or bracelet or even like an anklet, and it's like against their skin. It was like very beautiful. It was like something very beautiful, something you could have remembered. I feel like it's a memory. Somebody really is fond of chocolate. They like to eat a lot of chocolate. Somebody is very fond of a kiss. There could have been I feel like there's just some sort of a kiss that's very heartwarming to somebody. And then, like, I'm also seeing another heart. So these two people are in your heart. There is something about this one has a darker heart. They could have seemed cold to you, but they still watch over you because they care. So there's the initial F right here, and I heard Francis, but I'm not 100% sure. So that's up to grabs. Also Franny, which is a part of Francis. So that could have been their nickname. So the reason why they're watching over you is because you are resisting something, and they are anticipating something coming for you. It's like you're resisting something. You're resisting balance, and they're anticipating something coming towards you. Some sort of a change. They don't want you to resist it. They want you to go with it. There's something about letting the change happen. Like letting this happen, it brings you such balance in your life. Their advice to you is to listen. Someone is trying to get your attention. So there could be somebody around you that's trying to get your attention. Like they could be trying on like social media by posting things that you like or that you would like say something about. They could be trying to get your attention at work and you're just not hearing them. But like there's something about them trying to get your attention that you really need to listen to. And then you might be drawn to pile 3 because they had the wrench in their charms and you have fix it. You know what it is. You need this. So there's something that you need to fix inside of your life, and you know exactly what it is, but you have to fix it because it's something that you actually genuinely need. Now it could be a relationship. It could be literally talking about something like some kind of a broken item in your home that needs attention. You also have let your inner child out. They're asking you to have fun, to be lighthearted, to listen to your inner child when it's telling you to like let loose. You also have, this is that sign that you're looking for. Stop doubting your gut. So if you've been looking for a sign to do something like a certain thing, like I don't know, like if you're looking for a certain sign for something, this is your sign for it. Your card came out. You also have you're misjudging someone. Try again. So there could be somebody around you that you're misjudging. You're not seeing them quite clearly. And it's like because you're not seeing them clearly. So you could be putting somebody on a pedestal that doesn't need to be on a pedestal. Or you could be like putting somebody down that shouldn't be putting down because you're not seeing from their point of view. It's just like you're misjudging someone, so you need to try again. Like be open-minded when it comes to people. You also have fight for what you believe in. So there is something in your life that you're not fighting for that you need to be. It could be like for example, if you're not getting a raise and you feel like you deserve the raise and you need to fight for it, you need to be like, this is why I deserve that, And I feel like you might have a hard time fighting for yourself, but not so much for other people. So if it comes down to that, just look at it as you wouldn't want that to happen to somebody else. So, speak up. You have judgment only takes you so far. So you have 2 judgment cards. So I feel like you're passing judgment way too freely, either on people or on things around you. like you don't think it's good enough for you, or like, I don't know, there's like something in like you just think you're too good for something. Um, it could be your job or it could be something else. And then I also feel like it could be talking about like judging somebody wrongly, because you did have that misjudging somebody. So it could be like somebody around you, you're just not seeing them for who they really are. You're just putting them in a tiny little box when they're not supposed to be in a box. They should be in a circle because they don't fit the box you put them in. You know what I mean? So your other advice is Astara. You deserve the best. Reach for the stars with your dreams and desires and don't compromise. So if you have a habit of compromising, like if you live with people or like you have roommates and stuff, and it's like you compromise on the things that you want because you know you don't want to like be a jerk to your roommates or something. Like for example, if you wanted like a dance room and it's like you pay this amount, well, why can't I pay this extra amount and get that dance room that I want when we have the room? It's like, don't compromise on your dreams and desires. Just keep pushing for what you want. You also have Celeste. A happy move to a new home or places of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. So you could be moving to a new home or starting a new job as somewhere else, and doing this, starting at this new place of work or moving to this new home, brings in positive energy. It makes you happy. If I feel like you feel renewed in energy. You have Opal. Your children on earth and in heaven are happy and well and cared for by God and the angels. So if you have children and you're in separation from them, just know that they're okay. If you have lost children, know that they are also still okay. The angels are watching over them. And then you have Zena. You are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. So if you've been harmed in your life, if you feel like you're not very protected, they want you to know that you are absolutely protected, that they absolutely protect over you. And I love that you are protected here, and you have your protection here. So a blessing and protection. So like you're very protected. Nothing will happen to you again that should not, that anything bad. Like I feel like all the worst, the bad is behind you. And now you can feel safe and you can relax and be your own being. It's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I am watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes. Isaiah. So I feel like if you have a lot of new ideas, like things that you've been really putting off to the side because you don't think it's time enough for, they want you to know now is the time to put those ideas you have into action. Don't be afraid to put them into motion, including when you already have them really planned out. All right, you have Carissa. You are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. So again, I do feel like like a new job, like you could be changing careers. You could be, instead of like changing jobs, you could be changing careers completely. So you're ending out the cycle with that career, that job you had before, and you're starting a new one. And with this new one, it brings you all kinds of happiness, And there you will have sadness in losing, what you had once had. But I also feel like there's it's like a whole bright new energy. All new things will come and await for you as you jump into this new cycle of yours. But yes, that is all I have for you in my pile 4. I hope it helped. Seems pretty straight down to the point today. If it resonated with you, let me know by hitting that like button. If you have any requests for videos, let me know in the comments below. And if you like my vibe, please subscribe. And that's all I've got for you. So maybe meet again. Bye!